Camille, go ahead and eat your eggs. They're warm now. Yeah, he flips both, so going down to 8. Then we're going to Cunning Wish, Intuition. I don't know if that's fast enough. I think we're still going to Cunning Wish no matter what. And then, I mean, if we rip a show and tell off the top, that'd be great. If he has a counter for this, then he does. He has 5 cards in hand, it's quite likely. Yep, he has days. And we can't pay for it. Alright, rip an island. Same plan. I think we just try and Cunning Wish and see what we can do. Probably just dead. We kind of got punished with a slow hand and wasteland. Well, wasteland proof, so that's nice. Thoughtseize. I think we have to Cunning Wish. So, what do I even get? I could get an unsummon and still die. I don't know what to get. I mean, I can't get Intuition and cast it, because if I grab Intuition, he's going to take it. I think we're going to take the card that should not be in our sideboard. And cast it. I mean, it's not super relevant. Probably takes Emrakul on the chance I rip a Show and Tell. So if he takes Emrakul, yeah, that's what I would take. Yep. Because now I'd have a blocker for his 1 flyer, and he doesn't. I don't think his deck has any lightning bolts. Obviously, it's Bug Delver. Okay, so easy bring-ins are 2 defense grids, a Boseiju. I think we probably bring in Spell Pierce. First, we gotta decide what we take out. I think Dream Halls 1 and 2 come out. I think it's reasonable to take out a Lotus Petal, and then we'll go with these 3. Since we're replacing a Mana Source with a Mana Source, taking out 1 Lotus Petal is okay. I think we keep it. I think that's the deck. I think that's the sideboard. Dream Halls seems too slow. I don't feel like you ever get to Dream Halls in this matchup. This seems like a great keep. A Force of Will would have been real great. Do I just go for it? Force or bust for him? Don't have anything to do after I Omniscience. So I think it's better to maybe Sculpt with a Ponder first turn. Hopefully hit a Force would be great for my second Omniscience, or some action. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Even a Spell Pierce would be okay, we'll take the Probe on top. We can kind of check the road, make sure it's clear. And we're going to draw Fetch Land, so we can check his hand. Yeah, I think we are good. We're good to go. So we go Gataxian Probe, ping life. I think I wanted to fetch first. I did want to fetch first. Rookie mistake. Okay, so he does have a daze. I can play around daze with all of these cards in my hand. I think we just have to slam down Omniscience right away because he can't do anything about it once it's in play. Like, that deck has nothing to do for Omniscience. Yeah, we play around days with these two, and we're clear to go, so. He gets, you know, something not great. Okay, so he gets 2 Deathrite Shamans, and we get the best spell in the game. That does everything. But we don't have a win condition, so need some cantrips off the top, or we're definitely, pressure's definitely on us to do something. So I mean, that doesn't do anything. It's fine. There are plenty of cards that are great. Cunning Wish should be great. I mean, we have a lot of live draws. A whole bunch of live draws. Impulse. Cast it using Omniscience. If we hit another redraw, that's good. Oh, there it is. Cunning Wish. Cunning Wish gets Eldamri's Call. Eldamri's Call gets a Miracle. Trigger turn number 2, and then we kill him. So hopefully we get another fast hand like that. I mean, it could be right to bring in this Spell Pierce. I mean, I'm already on a counter heavy build. So what we got? We got 1 fetch land, and he is on the play. So that is, this hand is just straight dead to a Stifle. And then we're still dependent on Ponder to hit our second land drop, and we don't have Show and Tell. Even though we have a defense grid, it's not, it kind of just allows us to go off with insurance. It's not necessarily, you know, stopping his game plan. I like this hand a lot better. We're going to play Boseiju. I don't want that. Or do I? I think I do. I think I need a blue card for Force of Will. Okay, so we're going to play Boseiju. That does put us in the way of Wasteland, which is not great. If he has it, he has it. He's trying to trigger his Delver, or he's trying to find a Wasteland off the top. If he doesn't, we pop Crystal Vein for an uncounterable Show and Tell, and we just go to town. So he definitely didn't draw a Wasteland, which is good. If he had one in hand, I mean, that's what we're up against, is Wasteland or bust. Nope, he did not have a Wasteland. Alrighty, well. Alrighty, another omniscience. Unfortunately, two. Oh shit. Those both tap for colorless. Okay, so I'm not doing anything this turn. Hopefully it doesn't rip another wasteland. So we're two turns away from being able to try and go off. Probably should have played the island that turn. That's good. Yep. Okay, so I think we can go off still. We have show and tell for omniscience. This omniscience is force, pitch, cunning wish for the win. Okay. I'm assuming he has force backup or daze. If he has both, that's where we get into trouble. I think with a Delver deck, you just have to push the removal or their permission as early as possible. I have a Pyroblast or a daze. Okay. We're going to force the daze. Discarding omniscience. If he has a second counter, then we're just pretty much done. He does. He has another daze. Well then, we're not going to pay for it, so yeah, I think versus the Delver decks, you still got to try and go for it as early as possible so they don't get to sculpt as well. When they're sculpting hands, their soft permission lines up a lot better than our soft permission. Okay, so Lotus Petal. No reason to cast that. I don't think it's what they take via Thoughtseize. So I got a lot of runners I gotta hit. As always, if you see any play mistakes that I made, obviously the land order I played in this game was incorrect. Should have played the island second. Yeah, he can just not do anything, keep drawing cards. Now, if he has a bolt, I'm dead. So I think this is 4-color Delver, which I'm tracking everything, so I can definitely get a good feel for how I perform in certain matchups versus others. I do have a Spell Pierce for his bolt, though. If we hit, well, if we had hit a, yep. If we had hit an ancient, no, that would kill us too. So there was no hits right there. Yeah, he's got us. You hit a third counter spell. Wow. Alright. Wasteland was pretty timely. Alright, so that was match 2. Again, if you see anything I could have done better, please let me know. We're going to log this in here. I think there's 4-color Delver. I won 1 game, he won 2, and we're on the no enter build. Okay, so I'm going to be tracking all my games because I like spreadsheets. Work with spreadsheets, a lot of work. If there's any matches that you see not on the list that should be on the list, go ahead and take a glance at it. I got 2 miracles on this list just because I have some friends that play miracles that if why don't you have the miracles with legends build on it? So I'm definitely having both of those options here because I mean they are fairly different. Just as Rug Delver and Bug Delver and Grixis Delver and 4-color Delver and Blue-Red Delver, they're all different decks even though they're doing the same thing. Alright, so I'll see you guys in match 3. Hopefully we perform a little better, maybe draw some better hands. Anyway, Yawgmoth or Prez. See you in round 3.